Ben is shopping for a pair of headphones. One pair costs $10, another costs $9.99. The difference is 1 cent. So obviously Ben treats them almost exactly the same. Except he doesn't. The $9.99 option somehow feels noticeably cheaper. And Ben is not unusual. Businesses have been pricing things at $9.99, $19.99, $49.99, and $99.99 for decades because our brains do something strange when we read prices. We tend to process numbers from left to right. So when Ben sees $9.99, his brain notices the 9 before fully processing the rest. When he sees $10, the first number has already jumped from 9 to 10. That 1 cent difference creates a much bigger psychological gap than the actual financial difference. This is often called the left digit effect, and it is one reason prices ending in 9 can feel cheaper than the number immediately above them. Imagine 2 shirts. One costs $39.99, the other costs $40. The difference is 1 cent, but one still feels like it belongs in the 30s, while the other feels like it belongs in the 40s. That tiny change can influence which product feels affordable. Retailers use this everywhere. $4.99 instead of $5, $29.99 instead of $30, $99.99 instead of $100. Sometimes the effect is even stronger when we are comparing several products quickly. Our brains do not always stop to calculate the exact difference. We use shortcuts, and the first digit becomes one of those shortcuts. But here is the interesting part. Prices ending in 9 do not always work. Sometimes businesses deliberately use round numbers like $100, $500, or $1,000 because round prices can feel more premium, simple, or emotionally satisfying. So $9.99 is not magic. It is a psychological tool. The useful question is not whether a product costs $9.99 or $10. The useful question is, would I still want this at the rounded price? Because if 1 cent changes how affordable something feels, your brain may be reacting to the label more than the value. And that is how 1 tiny cent can make $10 feel like 9.